All right. Happy Wednesday, May the 12th. I thought I would share kind of a little bit of a predicament that I'm in. And, I've said since I've started doing these videos that I want to share the mistakes as well. And I'm not necessarily sure that I'm in a mistake right now. I kind of knew that this could happen. So you always have to evaluate the risk and the reward when you are day trading, especially cryptocurrency, because you can find yourself in a pretty bad predicament. So one of the individuals that I usually link to in my videos, he has a YouTube channel. I always watch his analysis every morning, and it's usually pretty spot on. So I knew when I got into a trade the possibility of it going down was very real, because we think right now that Ethereum is going to be consolidating between $4,400 and $4,000. So for Ethereum to kind of bounce around in that price range is a pretty significant amount of percentage if you're trading on leverage like I do. So what I want to show you is right now I got into a trade this morning and I bought at an entry price of $4,315. So you see right now we are at $4,000, which is what I expected could happen. I was hoping to see it bounce off of 4,400, and I could have taken profit, but I didn't, and then all of a sudden it dropped. So it's been dropping for about 2 hours, two hours or so right now. I think we're seeing the bottom of the dip right now. I don't suspect it'll go any lower, but what I want to talk about is how bad this feels and how emotional you could get. I could sell right now out of fear of it dropping more, but this is where you really have to trust the indicators. And I actually was telling myself if I didn't see that it was possibly going to turn around by the time I hit a 50% loss, then I was going to go ahead and sell. So it looks like it's starting to bottom out. If you look at market Cypher here, on the 15-minute, we're starting to see this last momentum wave. I thought we were going to bottom out on this green dot right here. However, we got a red dot and it dropped some more. But now I'm starting to see maybe this Wolfpack indicator is going to turn around. I'm going to keep an eye on it. On the 24-minute, it's not quite started to turn yet, but if that one starts to turn back up to the positive as well, then I'm going to start to feel a little bit better about staying in the position that I'm in, even though I'm down. And if I start seeing it trend back up, then I may go ahead and buy in a little bit more to, go ahead and kind of offset that high purchase price that I made this morning. So it looks like this is one of those situations where I usually only like to trade for maybe an hour or two a day. Looks like I may be stuck in this trade for the next 24 to 48 hours because of the high price that I bought at. So if I see an opportunity to exit this trade with a break even or slightly within a 5% range of my entry price, then I'm probably going to go ahead and look to do that, because it really sucks being staying in a trade for more than a few days when you're really worried about getting liquidated. So I'm going to actually, before I sign off on this video, I want to show you where I'm at on my Bybit trade actually. So I said I got in on the 35.14, 35. I'm sorry, 43.15. So as you can see, I'm about 30% down, which right now on 5x leverage, I'm down about $3,500, which right now is a whole, it's pretty much a whole Ethereum, a little less than almost a full Ethereum down. So my plan is, if it takes another dive, I'm not going to let it go below 50% loss. You know, I'll just take my lumps and start over again. You know, I had reached 5 Ethereum, which is my goal for this month. I think I could, you know, exit the trade with a loss and then start over. Right now, it looks like Bybit is starting to show that we're going to start hopefully coming back up. I'm obviously looking at the 15-minute, but if you then go look at the 1 hour, looks like we're starting to see some green again. So hopefully we'll be okay. But I really wanted to show, like, if you're not used to the volatility and you don't have a good plan, this is how I've lost all of my trade before, because I keep thinking, oh, it's going to turn around, it's going to turn around. And once you stick to it, once you have a strategy for exiting, if the trade keeps going bad, stick to that strategy. It's better to exit with a little bit of a loss than to lose the entire trade. And by losing the entire trade, that means I would lose right around $5,000. You know, something like that, because I think I'm trading with like 1.5 Ethereum. So if I get liquidated, which if the price drops to 3,600, then all that's gone. So, you know, it's panic time, you know, emotionally. But if you stick to your strategy, then the panic and the emotion becomes a little less. Because the flip side of that is what if I was $3,500 up right now? Then I'd be really excited and like, oh, I'm going to sell. I don't want to lose it all, you know. But if it looks like it's going to keep going, then it's just as difficult to stay in a trade when you're in the positive sometimes than it just almost as much as when you're in the negative, right? So anyway, I thought it would be beneficial to kind of talk through that, because if you've done any sort of margin trading or leverage trading and you're just getting used to it, this is a scary number, right? It's as much money as I started with when I started trading, right? So it would really suck to lose the trade, but you don't want to lose all your money. Like, don't ever do that. You know, unless your strategy is, I am trading with a certain amount, and if I lose it all, it's okay. But you need to have planned ahead on that. So stick to your strategy when trades go bad is what I'm saying. So you need to go in with a plan, not only if the trade goes good, but you need to go into you need to have two plans. If the trade goes bad, I'm going to do this. If the trade goes good, I'm going to exit here. And stick to it. That's the best advice I can give you at this point. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. Leave comments, ask questions. Let me know if you're enjoying these videos or if there's anything I can do to make them better. Y'all have a good day.